Evander, thanks for taking the time. We'll start us off.
Yeah, you guys were in a nice form going into Leagues Cup, and now trying to kind of get back. What do you feel like is the biggest key to finishing the regular season strong?
I think we just need to keep doing what we've been doing the whole season. Um, we kept our good shape throughout the season, and we've been doing well. We've been top of the table, um, and it's very tight right now. I mean, we gotta push a little more. We're going towards the end of the season, so this is the final part. That's we need to be a little more focused. That's where everything's gonna be decided.
How are you feeling about going back to Portland? Is it emotional at all? What are you kind of expecting from the fans and the reaction that you might
Uh,
receive?
I don't know, to be honest. It's kind of mix of feelings. Of course, there's still a lot of players that I played with, and good guys. The guys that work in the club, amazing people. So it's gonna be excited to meet all the fans and all the players and people that work in the club. Um, it's again, this you gotta. I just gotta be focused on the game, on the club that I'm playing for right now, which is Cincinnati. So um, we want we want to go out there and win the game, especially because our last game wasn't good enough. So you want the quick turnaround, and we'll see.
We just spoke with Coach Pat Noonan a little bit earlier today, and he said something that you guys might be looking at as the season comes to a close is being a little more aggressive in the offensive half, both with the way you guys take shots, but also making runs and things like that. What do you think of when you hear that, and is aggressiveness on offense something on your mind?
I think being aggressive offensively is very important for us as a team. We need to, especially when we play games at home, we need to score the goals, and we need to create chances. And I think example from last game, we saw the first half. It was really hard to play against Charlotte. Like they were playing deep, and it was hard to create chances. Second half, we had a little bit more um, chances to score the goals and until the red card. So I think Pat's right. We need to be more aggressive. We need to, you know, make as much points as we can now because it's the final third of the regular season. So if you want to win the supporter shields, you need to be aggressive and score goals to win the games.
You guys have been really good on the road this season. I think it's leading MLS in points earned on the road, but that's a trend that's gone back a couple of years with FC Cincinnati. Um, Seeing what you guys have done this year, what do you think makes this team so good when going on the road?
Yeah, it's been very interesting this season. I spoke to some of the guys, and one of our best games we is when we've been playing away. We've been performing well, and we know that in this league it's so important to play away, to win the games away, and you know I think just team just knows that how hard is the games away, and we take that in consideration that we need to be more even more concentrated and focused to play this kind of games because it's really tough to play in an opponent's house and win. We've been doing that, and I hope we can do that again.
You, in your time in Portland, you worked with Coach Phil Neville. How did he help you with your game, and what did you kind of make of his coaching and in your time there?
He was amazing. He's a person. He always taking care of me. He gave me the chance to turn one of the captains in the club when I was there. I think he was always trying to push me to be on my highest level possible. I was pushing me personally as well to help the players and the team. I've learned a lot with him. He's amazing guy. It's gonna be nice to meet him again. And yeah, I think he was an important piece in this part of my career.
What, Caleb?
Returning to your former home like you are this weekend, how do you harness those emotions or that energy while you're in the course of playing the game?
I'm just trying to be focused on my team. I know that I played there for 2 years, and I know that a lot of things happening throughout these 2 years. But I gotta represent well in Cincinnati. So this team that I'm playing for right now, you know, I'll gotta, I'll be focused on the game, try to do the best for Cincinnati, and hopefully win the game. I know it's gonna be tough. I don't know what's gonna happen with the fans, but that's not up to me, So I just gotta be focused on the things that I need to do on the pitch and help the team.
When you look back at your time there, is there anything about the time that you spent with that club and in that city that changed you as a person or as a soccer player?
Uh, I think I had a great time playing for Portland. Of course, I tried to do the best for the club. I never ran from big games. I was always on the pitch. Tried to do the best to put the teams on the playoff, which was our main goal when I was there. And I did the best I can. I think we always learn something, and I think 2 years there was kind of important for me to grow as a person and as a soccer player. I think I've learned a lot from the time that I was there. So it made me a little stronger as a person and have a little more character.
That's a stadium that you've played in so many times. Have you thought about what it'll feel like to step out there wearing a different uniform?
Yeah, it's gonna be, as I said, a mix of feelings. For 2 seasons I was there wearing the Portland jersey and playing that stadium. It's like a home, and now I'm gonna be playing against them, which is gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see how it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a really big game. They're good as a team. It's not gonna be easy, so we need to be prepared for whatever happens.
How do you think you've grown the most since your time in Portland? Well, here, what do you feel like you're going to be showing them that would be different than maybe they saw last year when you were with them?
I mean, nothing. Like I said, I don't want to show more than I can do. I'm just gonna be the Evander that I always been for them and now for Cincinnati. I'm just gonna be myself. Try to do the best for Cincinnati. Try to win the game, and keep try to play and enjoy the game as I always do.
Okay.
We'll wrap up one more for Carter. So you can
Okay.
finish up.
Well, I was going to ask, with Kevin now kind of coming back into the mix, how much does that help you got? Obviously, he's one of the other good top goal scorers on the team. How much does that help free things up for you when he is on the pitch?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be we are really glad that he's back with us. It was last game, unfortunately, couldn't do much, but he'll be much more prepared for this game now. And it's very important to have him, a guy that can help us scoring goals and bring a little attention for the opponent, to keep eyes on him and forgetting me about a little bit. So yeah, he's the guy that's gonna help us out. We're very happy to have him back.
We spoke with the newcomer to the team, Ender Echenike, during Leagues Cup, and he talked really complimentary of playing with you and what you've kind of offered him in his short time, about how he wants to learn from you. What have you seen from Ender in his short